Okay, how do I see? Is it you put in Discord?
Yeah, I put it. I sent it
Okay,
to you.
bet. Continue
Can
to
you share your screen?
download. Yeah, share my screen, sure. Okay, here it is.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, let me just make sure my sound's on. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Ooh!
yeah. Yes,
Ooh! Ooh! The small things, bro. The
yes,
details. Oh my gosh, this was the vision. Oh
yes,
my
bro.
gosh,
I couldn't,
dude.
I couldn't change anything else, so it's just that. But like, if you ever update the Figmas, like, I'll just continuously like update, and the UI will look so clean. Like, I want to rehaul the UI, so it's like according to our original vision, bro.
Yeah, yeah, like, cause this is like just the AI stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yo, fire, bro. Oh my gosh.
Yes, bro.
Why is it like lagging? You see this box
It does that because the screen size changes.
changes? Yeah, that's cool though. I see the vision is so good, bro. I need to
Yes,
start
bro.
streaming. Maybe. Oh my gosh, the button. The
Oh yeah, I
button is
fixed a
so
little small little bug
clear.
there.
Oh my gosh, scanning passages in the background. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, I can see it loadings.
Yeah. So I'm like hype, bro, because like if the Figma is like updating stuff, like imagine how good this can look, bro. Like there's so much. I feel like this UI is a little annoying, but like after this is good, like it looks so good, dude.
Yeah, bro, so nice, so
The
nice.
potential, the potential. Oh, yeah, I think it's just my name. But I think we're already friends on this one. Oh, wait, we're not. Nice.
Nice, dude. Nice, dude. I need to hop on. Okay, tonight after my class, I'm gonna figure out
Uh-huh.
how to stream on multiple places.
Yes, bro. Yes.
I'm
I'm
gonna
so
hop on
down.
call and like lock in on that, and then so that I'll have everything set up for tomorrow.
Down, bro. I'm so down.
This
But
is
yeah.
so good.
Yeah, bro. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for the rehaul. I really like this splash screen a lot. After I like implement, I like kept like clicking on and off, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it's like so
Oh, and
nice.
the volume's default at 2%. That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. Yo, I'm jamming right now, bro. I'm being taken to heaven, bro.
You're what?
Being taken to heaven. I'm floating.
Yes, bro.
It's so good.
Yes,
Nice.
yes.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I'll definitely start streaming, and then I don't I don't know. Okay, this is one point of contention for me, but like, wait, can I turn on my camera? No, I can't. No, I have like, okay, imagine I have this like a 4 hour stream, right? And then something interesting happens like 2 hours in, right? And it's like a 20-second clip, right? So how
Uh-huh.
do I need to download the entire stream just to get that 2 minute clip, or is there like an easier way?
Uh, I don't think you need to download entire stream. Like I know there's a way. I think there's something online which you can download just clips from the stream. Like I highly doubt
Oh,
you have to
maybe like
download it.
Twitch clips or something.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You can definitely clip. I know for sure you can do that on Twitch. Um, I was thinking more so in terms of YouTube, but in Twitch, yeah, you can easily clip it. It's very, very simple. Oh, you want to see the new light? Hold on, let me turn on my cam. Let's see what this looks like.
Bro, I need to
Uh,
get a new camera wire, bro.
a what?
I need to get a new camera wire because my wire's cooked.
Oh, why?
Because ooh, dang, is this the ZV-10?
Yeah, bro.
Oh my gosh, you already returned the other one?
Yeah, because I already thought about it, so like, let me just get it out of the way, and then,
Okay, nice. Oh, it looks
and I got
good.
this light here, which I can move around and stuff. but
I
like
see.
I was subtle. It's a subtle glow, you know. And you still
I
have
like it.
the
You know, it'd be fire. You could have
yeah.
your mic show a little bit.
Oh yeah. Actually, I'm not even using a mic right now, but yeah, it would be fire. Hold on. Like I don't have my mic arm. My mic arm would be like so aura, but I could put like my mic here or
So
something.
you have it on aperture priority right now?
No, right now it's on. Okay, so on video, I do full manual. ISOs, I do full manual, but my shutter speed is already set because like I want to do 24 frames per second, right? So it's already set at 1 over 50. That's never changing. And then ISO is on auto, and then the F is just like the lowest F
Your
value
lighting is
because I
so buttery.
oh really?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
really
bro.
good. It's
I,
so
I think
clear. It's only
I,
720p, but it looks so clear.
yes, I'm so happy. I figured because I was like, okay, like my ISO, I should never need to like push my ISO that much because I know this camera's not great in low light, and if I want to do low light, like I'll it'll be very intentional when I want to use low light. But in normal settings, like I need to prioritize my lighting. So I like looking at my ISO. My ISO is at 500 right now, but if I like turn this off, like
It still looks
yeah, like
pretty good.
it bumps up to 640, but like I just want to prioritize lighting from now on. Like like I just want
Just
to
have a good amount
I
of
just want to
light. So yeah,
yeah,
the subject's well lit.
I just want to
Lighting's
lock
really
in on
important. Yeah, dude,
yeah,
fire.
because if there's good lighting, then like everything else kind of falls into place, you know. So
Mm.
unintentional set design right here, you know.
I like it. I like it. I also
Yeah, bro.
know. I also just realized you brought the bed back. You didn't have that.
Yes, bro. I brought it back because I brought it back for some reason. Oh, it's because I was moving stuff out, and like I was like, okay, like I'll just I'll just use the bed. It's okay. So I use the bed. Um, it's still pretty good. Like the whole it did its job. Like I laid on the floor to make sure I sleep on my back more, and now I sleep on my back more. So it
Really?
did its job.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just need to sleep on the floor, I guess, for like a week or so. And I think that's like low key kind of peak. Like that way you get the comfort, and then like you just get to
The
chill again.
habit.
So
You
it's just
build a
like a
habit. So now
yeah,
you have
yeah,
the habit. You're chilling.
yeah, exactly. So like now it's like good. Like I'm able to be comfortable again, and I can sleep on my bed. I figured out the F chord. Like
It's your noise suppression. I can't hear it.
oh no,
You have to turn off
um
crisp.
yeah. Okay, okay. Like the F chord, like it's like a bar chord. So
Mm-hmm.
I figured out how to lock in on my F chord. So
Mm.
so happy about that, bro.
It's a hard chord, no?
Yeah, yeah.
It's still kind of
I
cutting
figured.
off. I feel like you should turn
Oh,
off more suppression. Like, let me share
it's
my.
completely turned
You can
off.
see my
It's
screen, right?
yeah.
You all you have to do is go to settings. You go to custom. You go to all the way
Custom.
down. You turn this off to
Yeah.
none, and turn
No.
off echo cancellation.
None. Turn off. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, let me try it now. Can you hear now?
It's a little bit
It's a
better,
little
but
better,
not
but not
completely.
completely. I think it's because I'm not using my mic. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
it.
I think that's.
Also, you need to turn
Also,
on
you need to turn
voice
on
cancellation
voice
because I can hear
cancellation because I
myself
can hear
again.
myself again. Oh no. Okay, yeah, yeah.
I didn't realize that was. Yeah, it's better. Try playing.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can hear it. I can hear it.
yeah. Uh, there's a song called by Phineas. It's called "Die Alone." I learned how to. That's how I figured out how to get like good at the F chord. So I was really happy about that. So I figured out how to play that. Oh, and I was learning this one. Oh, oh wait, no. Okay, I got it. Hold on. Oh, hold on. uh, I was learning the How to Train Your Dragon theme song. I started learning it today morning.
Oh dang!
Uh, I'm figuring that one out, but
Wait, nice. That's fire.
Yeah, bro.
we need to finish the video we're doing. But
Oh yes,
here's
yes.
what I think, right? We should just go for it and then just do it live. No editing. Just fine.
Down.
Just do it one take. We can do a couple
Yep.
takes and then we'll just
Yeah,
post that.
I'm down, bro. I'm so
Cause
down.
actually, if you look at the video I sent you, hold on, let's watch it together.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna turn my noise suppression on my phone.
Like this, right? The music color test. We actually sounded pretty good. Not gonna lie. Is it muted?
The colors, dude. I really like the lighting.
Cause I don't wanna deal with my life. Whoa, a lie, it's a lie.
Wow, we sounded good.
I just wanna feel alright.
We sounded the grain. Dude, watching this on OLED monitor is so cool. Full screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like the colors in this. It's really nice.
So warm.
Yeah.
Look, you
so
relaxing.
cozy. It's such a cozy like edit.
Yeah.
And the blue's like a nice color.
Yeah.
So, did you shoot in
So
the
colorful.
Xbox 3 or what?
We sounded good.
Oh,
Yeah.
please don't.
Wait, did you shoot in S-Log 3 or what?
S-Log 2.
I remember opening it like, ay, yo.
I think Leslie better mics.
I just wanna feel alright. And then you go back to no, then it's but it's more intense. I forgot it.
The key lights look are so useful. They're so versatile.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna cop some.
Yeah, get at least 2 or maybe even more. They're just so nice. You can use them anywhere.
Yeah.
And they're battery powered, so you know they don't need to be plugged in.
Yeah. So.
That's so. It's a lie. I may look happy, but I swear that I'm dying on the inside. Survive, survive. I don't know the last time I felt truly alive. I spent way too much time laying in my
Is there a reason you shot
cause I don't wanna deal with my life. Whoa, life's a lie. I just wanna feel alright. Life's a lie. I just wanna feel alright. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Ooh. Like, it's so editorial, bro. I like it.
The cuts and the
Yeah, was it all manual or what?
yeah, this is all manual. Yeah.
I did you use a gamma displaces?
No.
Nice.
It's just
Can we do that again?
moving around and
From
moving.
sleeping? From sleeping?
Unlock
Okay.
tapping.
And also the lighting was really good. Like we just had lights everywhere and like on like
Yeah.
from the bottom up and not the top down, which made everything like high contrast and super dynamic. Yeah, bro. And then this was the first night.
I may look happy, but I swear that I'm dying on the inside. Survive, survive.
It was good, bro. All we have to do
I'm
is
down.
we just have to like
Just
just film a
record.
take. Yeah.
Down. I'm so down.
That
Down.
we
Also,
should
I started using the other color. What's it called? The lighting profile. No, white balance. The other white balance. I use like the shady white balance now. It's so nice. Except in like dark settings, like using shadow or shady or whatever. Like it's so warm, bro. It's so warm and cozy.
really. I wanna see.
Yeah, dude.
Show me when you have something. Bro, my
Yeah.
camera's not plugging on, dude. Oh wait, did it
No.
work? Did it just work?
Are you using USB-C or what?
I'm using micro HDMI,
Oh,
but
the
it
mini
just doesn't want to
HDMI.
work.
Mm.
It just doesn't. It's so frustrating. Um, please
Yeah,
work.
I'm using the shadow thing right now.
You're using HDMI-C? I'm sorry, you're using USB-C?
Oh yeah, I'm using USB-C right now, but I'm using like the shadow white
You
balance
know
right
what?
now.
Screw it.
But if I switch to, like,
I'm gonna use USB-C as well because I'm tired of being let down. I'm tired of being let down by this annoying, goofy,
yeah,
silly, micro HDMI.
but you can see on my screen, you see that color difference? Like that's like normal white and then or auto,
Wait,
I mean daylight,
go
and then
back, go back.
this is daylight, and this is the shady day or whatever, shadow day. You see that difference?
Oh yeah. No, it's so crazy.
It's
It's a
such a big
crazy
difference, bro.
difference.
This one like I don't know. There's so many small things now that I want to like. There's so many small things that are people don't think about, but whenever you do it, it adds so much like lighting, right? Like this thing is like I don't know. I was watching a video from JV Schultz, and like his lighting in his new videos are it's just so cozy, bro. And I
Yeah.
was like trying to decipher how he lights it, and that's why I put like one light here, and then yeah.
Cause I don't wanna deal with my life. It's a lie. I just wanna feel alright. Sleeping till afternoon, but I still wake up tired. Is my camera working?
Batman.
Batman, yeah, I'm black.
I just see the RGB mouse.
I know. Let me fix my
It's very
lighting. Let's see. Wake up tired. I don't know what else to do. I feel so uninspired and find motivation never works. Every day feels a little worse. I just if I were honest, a lie, it's a lie. I will have you rest when I'm tired. Oh, I want to show you something cool in OBS. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, but
Okay, so, um,
you look so funny, bro.
yeah, hold on. Let me at least turn on a single light. This one will do. Is it dead? It's dead. This light is dead.
No.
Where do I have another? Oh, there must be one in here. Surely there's one in here. Okay.
Okay.
Where should I put this?
The little spot. Mm.
Okay, so basically,
No, that light is nothing. Light is there for the aesthetics for real. Okay.
wait, I want to see if I can make it really cool.
Hmm. Actually, though, like I'm so happy that like this camera, it's not like the most expensive camera, but it unlocks so much, and it's still better than a phone. You know, like it's
Mm,
such a good device.
and that's
It's like low-key like the perfect amount. Like if this thing breaks, like I'm not tweaking, but at the same time, like I would still use it over my phone. You know, like, it's such like a good like it's in such a nice ratio.
all right. So basically, look at my OBS.
Hmm.
I have a drop shadow around my camera. Do you see this?
Yeah, I do.
So you want to see? So I found this shadow for OBS, and it's like a stroke glow shadow, and it can make it so that it can have like a nice effect. So this is not good, but I wanted like a nice like shadow. So if I like, maybe I can split screen. Hold on, and then put this on the side. So you can see like that. You can notice the shadow kind of. You see that? Like right here.
Yeah,
It looks kind of
I see
nice,
it.
right? It's like smooth.
Yeah, wait, can you do it on a different page, like a white page? I wanna really see the difference. It's really subtle, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah, yeah. You can tell.
Yeah, yeah. I see.
There's
But
like
yeah, I
different
like it. I like
settings.
it.
There's different settings. If I um filter, no, it's properties, I think. No, it's filters. And then if I go shadow, padding
Mm.
amount. So you see this would make
Oh,
it
it's not really
so more padding
much.
is more diffused. And then
Right.
there's threshold. I don't really know what threshold is. Size, pretty obvious. You can see really heavy, really spread out. Shadow distance, so you can see if I have it maybe here, see how that looks. You see how it changes? I think I like it
Mm.
here. And then the color, I can change it to
There's a green, a nice subtle green. Yeah. Wait, I actually can't tell.
wait, maybe I didn't make it bright enough. Oh yeah, see,
Oh, yeah.
if I make it dark, then it's harder to tell.
Yeah. Nice,
Mm,
bro.
the green looks so bad.
Yeah. It's really gross.
Yeah, it's chill.
Very fire, bro. Very tough.
Thank you, thank you.
Like, like.
It's a lie. All right, that's all I wanted to show you. So basically, I'm trying to get some nice studying done.
Mm, down, bro. I'm down for these vibes.
All right,
So down.
bet.
Also, whenever you do stream, if you have any downtime and you're not like, in a match or something, you could also stream like you making like the Figmas and stuff. I think that'd also be pretty cool. Like creating the extension, you know?
Oh right, yeah, that'd be chill. I can do that.
That way, like it's still like productive, but at the same time, like it's still like
Yeah, yeah.
over. That's something you like you might need to do anyway. So like I don't know, but
Okay.
Yeah, bro. And it could be like if you like want a more interactive session, like it helps
Because
because like
people can talk,
I don't.
like maybe spitball some ideas. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro. But yeah. All
All right,
right.
Mians. I'm gonna lock ins.
Walking time, bro.
All right, bet. I'm a mute. It's a lie. I'm happy, but I swear that I'm dying on the inside. Survive, survive. First time I felt truly alive.
It's such a good device.
And that's
It's like low-key like the perfect amount. Like if this thing breaks, like I'm not tweaking, but at the same time, like I would still use it over my phone, you know? Like, it's such like a good like it's in such a nice ratio.
all right. So basically, look at my OBS. Wow, my mic sounds really squeaky.
It's a lie. I may look happy, but I swear that I'm dying on the inside. Survive, survive. I may learn the last time I felt truly alive. I spent way too much time laying in my bed. I don't wanna deal with it.
Look at my OBS. Wow, my mic sounds really squeaky.
It's a lie. I may look happy, but I swear that I'm dying on the inside. Survive, survive. I may learn the last time I felt truly alive. I spent way too much time laying in my bed.
My mic is quiet. It's quiet. What if I did this? Is it better if I do this? I spend way too much time laying in my bed, 'cause I don't wanna deal with my life. Whoa, life, it's a lie. Alright, so the challenge is, so I have 3 hours. Okay, 3 hours, that's really good. The challenge is, basically, I am going to do 3 Cars passages, 3 BB passages, and 3 Psychos passages. For Cars, I will do 7, 8, 9. For BB, I'm going to do 2, 6, and 7. For PS, I'm going to do 8, 4, and 5. Alright. 'Cause I don't wanna deal with my life. Whoa, a lie, it's a lie. Oh, I just wanna feel alright. Sleeping till afternoon, but I still wake. Don't wanna deal with it. Look at my OBS. Wow, my mic sounds really. And 5. Alright. My mic sounds better actually. 'Cause I don't wanna deal with those passages. For Cars, I will do. Okay, that's good actually. I like that. A lie, it's a lie. Ooh, I just wanna feel alright. Sleeping till afternoon, but I still wake up tired. I don't know what else to do. I feel so uninspired, and finding motivation never works. Every day feels a little worse, so I just pretend. All I wanna say is
A lie is a lie. I may look happy, but I swear that I'm dying on the inside. Survive, survive. I don't know the last time I felt truly alive. I spent way too much time laying in my bed, 'cause I don't wanna deal with my life. Whoa, a lie is a lie. I just wanna feel alright. Sleeping till afternoon, but I still wake up tired. I don't. I feel so uninspired, and finding motivation never works. Every day I feel a little worse. I just pretend I'm okay, when all I wanna say is a lie, it's a lie. I'm really happy, but I swear that I'm dying on the inside. Survive, survive. I don't know the last time I felt truly alive. Oh, I spent way too much time laying in my bed, 'cause I don't wanna deal with my life. Whoa, a lie, it's a lie. Ooh, I just wanna feel alright. Sleeping till afternoon, but I still wake up tired. I don't know what else to do. I feel so uninspired, and finding motivation never works. Every day feels a little worse. So please just ask me to promise, as if I were honest. A lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. I may look happy, but I swear I'm dying on the inside. Survive, survive. I don't know the last time I felt truly alive. Oh, I spent way too much time laying in my bed, 'cause I don't wanna deal with my life. Whoa, a lie, it's a lie. I just wanna feel alright. Yeah, I sleep in till afternoon, but I still wake up tired. I don't know what else to do. I feel so uninspired, and finding motivation never works. Every day feels a little worse. Please don't ask me to promise, as if I were honest. A lie, it's a lie. I may look happy, but I swear that I'm dying on the inside. Survive, survive. I don't know the last time I felt truly alive. Oh, I spent way too much time laying in my bed, 'cause I don't wanna deal with my life. Whoa, a lie, it's a lie. I just wanna feel alright. Yeah, yeah. Alright, aiming the timer, go.
started tracking in our phone. Soon, she noticed that the chicken keeps starting to move and the location kept updating on her screen. To her surprise, the chicken traveled 5,000 miles all the way to this 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, single-family home located in Lake Road, Virginia. Let's check it out.
Yes.
Oh,
What?
can I talk to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Thea's birthday party today, and I bought
This Dia?
yeah,
Okay.
and I bought a photo frame. And I want to put a nice photo of all of us together. And I was looking, and I was like, man, we really don't have a nice photo. And then I realized we just took some yesterday. So can I have one?
Okay. I
Different?
have some edited.
Even unedited is fine. Do you know if I can print photos at Walmart, like the nice quality one?
Yeah.
How
You can.
much will it be? Like a couple cents?
Oh,
Yeah.
5 by 7.
1
Okay.
hour pickup.
Okay, I need to do that then. Now.
So what do you want?
A photo of all 7 of us.
Okay, I like these. I like this one.
Oh, we got the red girl in all of them, didn't we?
You don't want her?
She's not like part of our group technically. Well, it's okay. Can you get one where we're like all looking nicely at the camera?
I think I have one with her in front.
Wait, how's the one on the stairs?
I haven't edited those yet.
No, I mean like we're all looking at the camera. Oh, you haven't edited them yet. That's okay.
I can
Can
take
I
a
see
I can
them,
take
though?
a look see.
Oh.
I'll see just working on the stairs a little before you. Okay, well these aren't that good. She's
it's soft
hiding.
pick within all of them.
Not all of them. Oh. No way. Was he actually in all of them?
Yeah, looks like he was.
Oh yeah.
Wow, it's like watching a video.
I know, my gosh. Overkill. Okay, well.
Okay, that's okay. Like, you can look at the other ones.
Yeah, it's kind of mad.
It's kind of not good, this shot.
Cause he's there.
Well, I mean, like, just in general. Like, the whole photo shot is, like, looking not the best. Wait, the one, you know the ones where you just showed me where we're laughing at each other?
Yeah.
Do you have, like, that, but, like, instead of where we're looking at the camera? Oh,
Oh.
yeah, that's...
But it's blurry.
But you put a lot of grain. Oh, that's nice too. We're so far apart. Like, why are some of us distancing?
I know. I kept trying to say, but they weren't working. So, whatever. Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's fine too. Let me see. Yeah, that's good. This is good, actually. Can you just airdrop this entire thing to me?
Okay.
Or you can do that. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Riva, come back. Riva?
Yo,
Yo, what's up?
yo, I have a proposition.
Okay, tell me.
What if at some point we take each other's grad photos?
Oh, wait, actually, that's a great idea. Oh my gosh.
Right? Right?
Oh my
You're not bad.
gosh.
Okay, that was my that's the proposition.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay, bet. I'm gonna continue locking it.
Good idea.
cái tinh thần khác.
Mm-hmm.
Is MCAT all math and science?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mommy's taking a shower.
Yes, Mom. I don't know. After Christmas. Yes, maybe. Yeah, maybe. No, I'm just doing practice. Wow. You really get everything.
And I feel the same time.
Okay.
Close my eyes, you're all that I see. So I'm in my head, I'm in mind.
So I have 1 hour then. Okay.
See. What does mutable mean?
Chinku? 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 Guys, where's Chinku? Chinku Okay, we'll watch this later. I don't have, but if you want to, if you have too much bleeding, why I put this is so that in case you have accidents, it's not gonna go into the. What is this? It's not gonna go into your bed. I'm trying to save the bed. Now you know why I told you don't go out. You're just supposed to stay inside and rest. I didn't go out. Yeah, but why I was telling you go out, don't go out and play. You can't. They will just put you in the corner and you should not even move around. Yeah. You should not be even walking around and doing or yellow and purple. What do you mean? Which half saree you wanna wear? The blue and green, not bright. No, blue and pink. Oh, I like that one. You want pink? The like the bright blue and black pink. Yeah. Yeah. The stick color as well? This one. Oh, the one we already have? Yeah. For now, just for now. It's not a party. It's just for you to wear it. That's all. My half saree? For now, yeah. For now, what are we doing now? Nothing. It's only for home. That's how I used to take pictures for no one will come. It's just you, and we're just gonna take some pictures. Why are we announcing this to the entire world? Why aren't we? Why are we? We're not announcing to anyone. Yeah, but I heard from the way from church like, oh, it was a big girl yesterday. Bro. Ever Chipeno? I don't know the girl you're talking to, but I never came out from church. That's G Mama. Why would you tell him? It's okay, then pray. We have a meeting with them. Is you wanna wear? Yeah, just he'll pray for you. You wanna wear this or something else, Eva? I think you shouldn't wear this dupatta. You should. I don't wanna wear that. If we're using something I already have, I wanna wear something else, something cute. No, but this is half saree. You don't have half saree. Is that a half saree? Yeah. Wait, why do I have to wear a half saree? Eva, do you want to wear this or no? Don't ask me questions. I told you this. No. Can I wear the yellow one? Okay. Don't ask me too many questions, okay? Doesn't matter. Just whatever your mom tells, just listen. And when you become old, do this to your daughter. And when she asks questions, slap her face. This one? No. Yeah, just for pictures. Let's take a cute picture. That's all. Are those the only two yes, this is only one Dhaka has. I'll buy for you when the thing. This is only for for me. I used to give. I put all my dresses for her. She wore my dresses, my half saree. She wore my gagra. I made her wear. Did you have a half saree? Yeah, the green one. She wore that for like this. That's all. It's not a big deal, bro. Okay, let's just wear that. Chinku? Chinku? Riva? Yeah. Riva, what are you doing, Nana? Can you like bring those towels and take care of these dresses for me?
Cause I'm a sticker with my. All summer. God, why won't you sing?
Because singing killed my grand.
Yeah.
Can I see? Is it too big?
I don't know.
It's kind of big though. I think it's kind of big though.
Yeah, if it's big, just tell me. I'll throw it. Tuck your shirt in.
That's actually kind of good. Thanks.
That's very nice. Yeah, it's very nice.
Too tight, I think,
They're
right?
too tight.
What book is that?
It's very nice.
Oh, thanks.
Riva, what do you think about this jacket? What do you think about this jacket? Do it again? Too long, bro.
This meeting is being recorded.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
Doing all right. How are you?
Tired. But I'm good.
All right, that is very much felt. Okay. So I know today's gonna be a little bit tight just because of I have to get something a little bit later.
Okay.
But I just wanted to review with you. So I know you sent some problems. We'll go
Mm-hmm.
through as many as we can in the time frame we have. I think there's like four of them. So that should be good.
Okay.
But did you take the full length? And then
Y-
how did that go?
yeah, so my full length went pretty good. I got a 504. So,
Great.
it's like okay. I think one thing that happened was um I didn't take it together like in one sitting, so that wasn't good at all. But I finished it, so I'm glad that I was able to finish it. So
Okay.
obviously for FL6, which I'm taking on Tuesday, I want to do it in one sitting, make sure I have that. Um, I'm familiar with like going through it, and also I I've been practicing. So last time we talked about last week, we did some BB passages. So that workshop we did helped a lot.
Okay.
Um, I want to focus this week a lot on cars because I'm lacking on like speed basically, and also I this week I was able to look at some cars passages that was really like, oh, that's difficult. So I want
Mhm.
to do some more cars and yeah, just practice that. PS is going well. CP, I did a lot of CP this week.
Mhm.
I looked a lot at physics stuff. I looked at oh yeah, stoic stuff. Oh yeah, I did a lot of stoic. I'm a little stronger with stoic now, so that's good. Um,
Good, good.
so yeah, some wins, some losses, but yeah, we're just going through it, and yeah, like 10, like not even 10 days left. Like
Yeah,
yeah.
time is ticking down, certainly. But okay, so that sounds good. So were you able to review the full length in its entirety already, or is that you're still?
I reviewed CP not yeah CP and cars
Uh-huh.
but not yet BB or Psychosh.
Okay, so that'll be something that you're working on upcoming. Okay, sounds good. And then yeah, so I think that sounds good. So like you said, so CP worked on some stoic, so hopefully
Oh,
that's a
by
little
the
bit more.
way, on CP I got a 131. Not CP.
Hey!
Sorry, PS.
Oh, hey,
Yeah,
snaps.
yeah. Thank
That's
you.
always good to see. So I'm glad. Okay, wonderful. So PS is looking good, looking strong. I think, just maintaining what you can there. I think as we've probably discussed previously, a lot of it is like, do you just know this word and terminology and like how to apply it? So keeping up with just reviewing that 100-page document when you can, and then just, I think that's so then cars, you're going to work on a little bit more of a focus upcoming. And then what is it? And then BB, you practice some of the strategy we talked about. And then CP, keeping up with the Anki, I'm sure. And then also did some stoic practice. So I think that sounds good. So yeah, like you said, it's all every week that you do review, it's always a toss of just like what needs the most focus right now, and then you focus on that, and then other things kind of like dip or go up, or there's a little bit more volatility there. But I think sounds like a good plan if you think cars is like, hey, I want to focus there because I think I can pull up points the most. I think that sounds like a good strategy. In kind of the remaining time, again, right now I think with the exam date kind of creeping up on us, it is very much just what is your weakest section kind of each week, and then just like focusing there because that's where we're going to be able to kind of boost like section points as much as possible. But I guess my one question for you then is what made you break up the exam that day? Just kind
Oh,
of really.
so basically, I had a meeting with one of my advisors and also a
Mhm.
meeting for school. They were both online meetings, and I
Uh-huh.
thought that it wouldn't disrupt me, but it did because both
Okay.
meetings went longer than I thought.
Mhm.
with my advisor, we talked about potential schools I'd apply to, and we had a long discussion about DO.
Mm.
So yeah, obviously in the middle of your exam, not like the most in like good place to have the discussion. So yeah, I
Right.
ended up taking the other two sections the next day.
Okay.
So yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Sounds good. I just wanted to check if it was more of like a stamina thing, like, because I know we had been, that was the whole
I mean,
reason we
like
wanted
the
you.
thing is though, like I tried to continue afterwards, but like low key, like I couldn't. So yeah,
No, I think that makes sense. Because again, if you had these meetings and like once you're kind of like mind is off target, it's very hard to get back into it, I would say. Um, Even if it's what is it? It's a long exam. So, okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. So let's focus on these couple problems then for today. And then you'll be taking full length six this coming Tuesday, and that'll be, I guess, pretty much the last like
full
full
length.
length. So
Yeah,
again, like you said, if we can make sure that that Tuesday, if you don't have
fully
any
free.
meetings or
Yeah,
anything.
it
Okay,
is.
perfect.
Yeah.
Great. So that'll be good for you to just treat it again as much like the actual as possible. Have a breakfast or not have a breakfast, and then just kind of run things through in as close to testing conditions as possible, and
Yes.
then see where we're at. And then it'll be, what is it, a last little bit of review probably in the remaining like 2 weeks, and
Yeah.
then that'll take you to the test date. So, okay,
Scary.
sounds good. I know. But you've been working hard. You've been working towards it. So we just need to focus on what we can do in this time remaining. Okay. So let me see. So jumping to, oh, actually, let me get this set up as well. But so I'm assuming all of these problems are from the full length you just took, because I think they were all CP problems, pretty much, if I remember
Yeah, they
correctly.
were. If we have time, I do have a BB problem I wanted
Mhm.
to review, but it's not that bad. Like, I could probably go through it myself. It's just if we have
Okay.
time.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay, let me look at it. Oh, these three were actually kind of hard. Okay. Oh, these were four. They were four. Okay.
Well, yeah.
If the image is too small, let me know. I can send you like a higher quality one.
Okay. Me take a look. So we'll just start from the oldest one that was sent first. So passage to question 6, I think. Let me just read there a little bit. But what's the kind of instruction?
One, two, three, four, five.
Hmm. Okay. So
Yeah, I can
just
explain.
okay, go ahead. Let's
Um,
start there.
so it says, uh, chemical structure of a component found in four of the five cofactors by
Mhm.
NaNQR. All right, so what is NaNQR? Quinone oxioreductase. And
Mhm.
so the first thing I'm thinking of is like, because I actually missed a lot of questions because of this, but I see that it's a enzyme because it's an ACE, so that's really important. So it's an enzyme, and then
Mhm.
they're asking not about the enzyme but the four components out of the five cofactors. So it says in the second paragraph, I didn't highlight it, but it's in the top and like first and second line, FAD,
Mhm.
MN, FMN, and the other ones, and then the two FE, two S. So I was
Mhm.
stuck on this. I spent like a good like 2 minutes on this question, just like, all right, what's going on here? What do they want? and it's hard because it's like a structure. So I noticed D is a straight up like an amino acid. I think it's like histidine. And then I'm like, okay, I don't know. And then I see A, and I'm like, oh, it's that's gotta be adenine, like cause FAD, like adeno
Mhm.
things. So I'm like, okay, well, I FAD is in one of the five, not in four of the five. Well, I didn't think that when I was taking this exam, like during this question, but I was like, oh yeah, that's gotta be it. But then I reviewed it, and then it's like B, and I don't know how they got that.
Okay, gotcha. So this is a problem where it's like, do you know structures or do you not know structures? And that's kind of all the help you get from them. But basically, again, looking at the question, it's like, what is the chemical structure of a component found in the four of the five cofactors used by Na and Qr? And so I think they pretty much tell us what those are in the first sentence of that second paragraph there.
So let me see. It's
Because
a
it's
transmembrane protein that catalyzes the reaction between NADH and ubiquinone, coupled to the pumping of Na across the plasma membrane, resulting in an Na concentration gradient, composed of four flavins. Oh, so is it like, do you know what a flavin looks like? Is that what it is?
that is the question.
Okay, I don't. Okay, let me Google it.
Yeah, so that's basically what this is. So I think we've discussed
Oh,
before,
okay.
CP is really interesting because it is the one section where you don't have to read necessarily a lot of the time. Again, it's just dependent on everyone's strategy of going through it. Like BB is one where I'm like, take time, understand pathways, like maybe don't take as much time with figures, but at least understand pathways for
I
BB.
actually
And
tried
then
that for this test, and it was kind of freeing because I would just use, not necessarily not read the passage, but I would just kind of skim it intentionally because of my like experience of working with AMC passages. I would skim it
Mhm.
with like just like still read it, but not as hard, and then just
Yeah.
read the questions really hard, and then that was good. And I felt really like good about that. It's just like, yeah,
Nice.
obviously this question I had no idea what was going on, so no amount of
Okay.
reading could help me, I guess.
Yeah. So I think this was just like knowing where to look. And then, like you said, unfortunately, if you did not know what a flavin looked like, you could try, like, if you knew what some of the other structures were, you could
I
kind
could
of like try
eliminate A and D. I don't know what
eliminating.
C is.
Yeah. So C is
Ubiquinone.
ubiquinone. Yeah. If you recognize like
Oh my
the,
goodness, that's
what is it?
crazy. This is an
The two
official
carbon
AMC
monoxide.
question. Yo.
Yeah.
So these practice
So,
tests are
mhm.
they used to be like administered, right? Once upon a time. And then they
I
decided to use it
believe
as a
so.
practice.
hmm
Really?
These are some very like the much older one. Actually, wait, no, this is full length five, right?
So it must have been like this full in five, maybe 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah, full length five and six should be a little more recent. I know like full lengths one through four, which were like in
I think
rotation for a very long time,
FL6
or
is like 3 years old or something.
something like that, probably.
Okay.
But yeah, as you said, if you kind of were like, okay, so I'm looking for a flavin, and then you're like, okay, it's not D, that's clearly an amino acid of some sort, and then A is an adenine, so you're like, okay, so those are out, and then it's like, okay, guess of 50-50, B or C, and then you go for one.
Mm.
But yes, in this case, so C would be a ubiquinone. So well, now you know what a flavin is, in case
What
they
does
ever ask.
ubiquinone do?
Ubiquinone is, it's like
Is it an electron carrier
it's the coenzyme. So
in
yeah,
ATC?
yeah, yes. Like the
Okay.
coenzyme Q is like
Right, is ubiquinone.
with yes, when it only can carry like the one electron, so it
Right,
has
yeah, it
that
can only
like
carry one.
thing
That
that
and
like oh,
cytochrome C can also only carry one, no?
I believe so. Yes,
Okay,
and
interesting.
like
So ubiquinone is a protein.
let's see. Yeah, ubiquinone coenzyme Q carries electrons within the inner membrane. Yeah, complex one to complex two receives electrons. Let's check. Okay. Okay, no, I'm a liar. Sorry. I was confusing ubiquinone with, I think, what cytochrome C. So it can carry two electrons. I'm glad I checked. Okay. Yeah, so it's basically carrying from complex one to complex two. So it's just like that transition point there.
Complex 1 to complex 2. Cytochrome C
Mhm.
takes it from 3 to 4.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So that's its role basically. Um, so it can shuttle two electrons. And that's its job. Let me
Oh,
see
wait,
here.
wait, wait. 2 electrons?
Yeah, ubiquinone can carry two electrons
Oh,
at
and
a
then
time.
cytochrome C only carries 1.
Only carries one.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Okay.
Another name for ubiquinone is like coenzyme Q. So I feel like sometimes you'll hear
Co.
coenzyme Q or when it's referring to like the
Yeah,
ETC.
I know that
Say you.
alternate name.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, nice. So I think again, yeah, this problem was more of a
Is riboflavin like some sort of carbohydrate?
vitamin B2,
It's a vitamin. Okay.
water soluble vitamin.
Are
Yep.
vitamins considered their own class of biomolecules, separate from the main
Um,
four?
hmm,
Like, does it have its own properties and such? Or is it like a subcategory of something else, like a protein?
I guess technically we would consider them something separate.
They're just vitamins. And then
Yeah.
vitamins, they
Like we would categorize them more as like a coenzyme than
vitamins'
anything.
primary function in the body is to provide, nutrients, right?
Yeah, essential
Okay.
nutrients. It's like oftentimes they're involved in a lot of metabolic processes. So like, oh, if you're deficient in this vitamin, like you're not able to like, do your fat metabolism or like have certain cellular functions run properly. So like in this example case, I think it is, oh, where did it go? Oh, never mind, that's not a good example. But yeah, just in general. So like you have a lot of anemias for if you like are deficient in certain vitamins because they're involved in kind of making your hemoglobin, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, okay.
Um, so I feel like
Okay.
that's kind of more so than anything else. So important for metabolic reactions, I guess, is like the easiest
I
way to
see. Yeah, okay,
put
that's a good place to put it in my brain.
it.
All right, bet. Thank you.
Nice. Okay. Not too, so that one's just more of a
Content thing.
structure thing. Yeah. So maybe take a look at some of those like key ones. I think it's really from like Orgo kind of, or just like amino
Right,
knowing your
yeah.
amino acids and what they look like. I mean, you just look for your carboxyl group and your NH
I'm
group, and
sure
then
they
be like,
showed a slide in my biology class, like in sophomore
yeah.
year, that I just.
So I know ubiquinones we did kind of talk about back when we were talking about some of those like
Yeah.
carbonyl type reaction things. So sometimes it's just like knowing generally what some of these structures kind of include. But okay, so that one was not terrible. Um,
I'm gonna get up
but
from my
again,
chair really quick to
was,
grab something.
oh yeah, go for it.
All right, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say, I thought it was still good that you were able to at least narrow it down to a 50-50.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, so
Although,
I think,
like, I did intentionally choose the wrong answer, which is kind of bad, but yeah,
yeah,
now,
because
now I
remember,
didn't get.
no penalization for like a wrong answer. So if you can at least kind of narrow it down and then guess
Yeah,
between the
right.
more reasonable ones, yeah, that can still be a point. Um, let me see here. Okay, review. Flavins. Okay. So let's go into the second one then. So this is what, passage 5, question 23. Okay. And then what's happening in this one? I guess how did you approach this one?
Okay, so this question, it says I got correct, but it was a guess. So
Mm.
I see, this compound too. So in the passage, it says, uh, this HMPR alpha was then extracted from the membranes using this compound compound two. the researchers purified. And so basically it's like a separation technique kind of thing going on here. And
Yeah.
so I'm like, okay, well, this compound 2 is used to separate things. So then right off the bat, C is already looking kind of good because it has properties like if C is as it claims, the
Hmm.
combination of a large hydrophobic and hydrophilic region. I assume like
Hmm.
the long chain tail is the hydrophobic region, and then the
Hmm.
hydrophilic region is all of these hydroxyl groups that like are super polarized. Um,
Hmm.
so I think when I was doing this passage, I was really confused about what is the correct logic to get this question right. Because I see chromatography, I see this molecule that uh, is kind of confusing also. So I just wanted to make sure that I had like the logic down, or is there like a more correct way that something I missed in this passage or question?
I think that's pretty spot on. Um, what you just said basically is pretty much the logic I think they're looking for. So as you said, when you look at your answer choices, it's just like, okay, like different qualities or features of this compound that they already are showing to us. And it's like, okay, what is most important for its functioning? And it's described in the passage. So again, it's like, okay, maybe I didn't read the passage very like a lot because I was like just trying to get to the answer. So let's go check that out. And then I think you basically, where was it? Well, not highlighted it, but it does kind of like when it first mentions compound two, it's like that first sentence of the last paragraph. So it says like HMPR alpha was then extracted from the membranes using blah 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 compound two. So if we need to define like what is its function, because that's what the question's asking about, it's like, okay, well, it's extracting from membranes.
Using,
So
yeah,
like,
okay.
yeah, so then it's like, okay, so we can define that. So we can say compound two is extracts from membrane. It's this thing, HMPR, whatever, whatever. Um, so then it's like, okay, so like what properties would allow something to extract from a membrane? And like you said, it's like, okay, I think C looks pretty positive, right? We're looking for something that can interact with the membrane, which we know is like a lipid bilayer,
Mm-hmm.
while also like interacting with the aqueous environment. So I think that kind of pulls you definitely towards C. And then ultimately, I think when you kind of look at the other answer choices, you can also kind of rule them out by like again function. So if it needs to extract from the membrane, like what would the chirality help with in that circumstance? Same thing with like hydrolyzable linkages. Well, that's more about like
There's not
breaking down.
much utility in the other choices when it
Yeah,
comes to the thing they're trying to use it for.
exactly. Like
Okay.
reducing sugar is like oxidation, and it's like, well, that doesn't do anything for a membrane extraction. So I think that's you pretty much had the logic I would have followed as
Okay.
well, where it's like, what's the function? And then you look at the structure and you're like, okay, what's going to help us the most here? And C stands out, I think, pretty sizably compared to the rest.
This might be like kind of unrelated, but um,
Mm.
I'll relate it. So when I know it's been a while since you've taken your test for getting in, but do you remember like any of the questions that you took on yours?
Like specifically
No, just
or
like the
like,
topics they tested about. Because I was wondering, there's this one specific uh topic in
Mhm.
OChem that I've been struggling with very consistently, but I'm just thinking about whether I should review it or not. It's this one topic where they use it's like basically separation techniques. Basically, they'll have like a little big like a big diagram of like one chemical going to another, and they'll have like steps, and they'll be like, oh, we added KOH, and it's like, oh, we added water, or like we washed with water, and it's like, oh, if we start with this chemical and add uh, NHBr, and then we added water, what would be at the end? Like, should I do you think that'd be worth reviewing, or
I
okay,
do.
okay,
Unfortunately, they really do like separation techniques on the MCAT. I
okay,
feel like it comes up pretty heavily in like it can come up in different ways. I just feel like I've seen it enough times on like a variety of exams that I wouldn't not want to at least just have like a basic grasp of it probably.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I feel like every practice exam I've taken, I feel like it shows up more often than not. I'm trying to think to my actual exam. I just remember my exam was like really weirdly physics heavy. It's like all I
Really?
remember.
Physics heavy in
Yeah, mine was very physics
2024
heavy.
or
Yeah,
2023?
that's why everyone was confused because we were like,
Wow,
oh,
okay.
I'm gonna get
Hmm.
good balance, and it wasn't that. I feel like I, I probably had like a random separation technique discrete question. Like that's all I can remember, maybe. Like where it's not too overcomplicated, but it is a like, oh, which layer would this be in? Like based off certain properties. I feel like they like those. Um, but yeah, just I think just like generally knowing your aqueous versus organic, and then kind of like what would draw it into each of these layers, depending, can be just like having that base foundation is still good to have.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, good. I'll
but
review it then.
if it's something like that you're really, really struggling with, I would say like don't like spend too much time on it. Just have like a basic grasp of if like, okay, like if this is my base or my acid or things like that, like
What
where
happens?
generally
Yeah,
would
what will
it
happen to
go?
the molecule?
But
Yeah.
like again, if you see it on the exam and you're like, this is a waste of my time because I could net points, like, just kind of meh and then go on and then
Okay.
maybe come back to it again.
Okay,
Because
okay.
I would always
So I guess
prioritize.
the biggest thing with it is like what you said, what happens when I add certain things, or the biggest thing is to just study the interactions, I guess.
Um,
Like what specifically should be my goal when I review separation techniques? What should I come away from the session understanding the most? Pro-
I think it would probably be like if we ran with like X, Y, and Z, like what would be in like each of the layers and what would come out. Stuff
oh,
like
like
that.
what would be in the aqueous layer? What would be in the ether layer?
Yeah. Yeah.
What would happen if we started with like um something acidic and then we reacted it with a strong base, something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Because I feel
Okay.
like that's always the context they're going to ask it in. They're going to be like, hey, this is the setup. Which one is in the ether layer? Or like, this is the setup,
Okay.
like, what comes out with the aqueous? Like, that's kind of how they tend to ask these types of questions. Um, that's all I can think of.
Okay. That's good. Because I had a random thought and I was like, I feel like this is important. So, all right.
Mm,
All right, cool. Okay.
okay, nice, nice. Okay, so yeah, so basically, I think this was good logic for this one, and continue on with that. Um, because how much time did you spend on this one?
This question?
Something. Yeah.
Mm, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 22 seconds.
Okay. Yeah. Do you feel like when you were answering this one, you kind of clocked C earlier and then were just trying to figure out if your logic made sense or not?
Uh, I don't think I changed my answer because I was
Mm-hmm.
looking. Oh, okay, okay. I saw the chirality centers. I'm like, oh, I sure do see a lot of chiral centers. I think
Mm-hmm.
the basis of my confusion here was not understanding the utility of the things. But when I see all the pieces together and like what they're using this for, and then trying to apply that in the context of everything, then I don't have a confusion about it. I think it's really for me. It's like the skill. I think my biggest. If I were to define my biggest flaw, very
Mm-hmm.
generalized for all four sections, it's the ability to use focus to
Mm-hmm.
grapple with a text in terms of what it wants me to see from the lens
Mm-hmm.
of the question, and then
Mm-hmm.
going ahead and reaching through the small loop to grab the important information I need through the MCAT understanding that I need to have for that to be able to jump through, and then like obviously like because then once I do see the things, it's not really. Once I see what tools I need to use to answer the question, it's not much of a
Mm-hmm.
struggle for me. It's just like
Right.
the time constraint, the focus, and then the finding, like literally like pushing through the weeds trying to find the thing I need. And
Okay, okay.
after that, it's like it's not bad, honestly. Like the MCAT's really not that bad. It's just like it's just kind of like the melodrama of it that gets
Mm-hmm.
me. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's like the actual meat of it isn't that bad for me, in my opinion.
Okay. Good, good, good. Then we'll move on from there. So far it's looking like more of a review of structures, and then you had all the logic. We just wanted to check it really fast. Okay. So then passage 6, question 34.
Okay, let me see.
Lots of structures. What is the name of the ionic compound? Oh, okay. Um,
Do you want me to go ahead and
yeah.
Okay, so one thing that confused me at first was if you look at the structures in figure 1,
Hmm.
you'll notice that like the carboxylic acid from the bottommost one is like kind of just wedged inside the benzene. That
Hmm.
was strange. I never seen that before ever. But that's fine. Okay. So the name of the ionic compound used to make buffer B. So then buffer B, they mention it in so in the second row of table 1. They have
Hmm.
the CHCl3, buffer B. Um, I know A and B is done at different temperatures. You know, one is 20 degrees C and all that. So obviously it's the name, right? So I I see that they want me to do. They have like all the ammonium, so all the NH4 is, kind of like useless for me. But wait, let me
Hmm.
try to find where they say it. So buffer A. Uh, oh yeah, so buffer B is used is in the figure 1. They say NH4CH3CO2. So they basically just need the name of this. So okay, actually
Hmm.
let me try to draw it out. I don't think I'll be able to, but let's see. So NH4 is probably just its own group. I'm just gonna add that as a little stick with an N. So there's a single carbon with 3 hydrogens, so that's probably just gonna be a methyl group that's just sticking out somewhere somehow. And then the CO2 kind of reminds me of carboxylic acid. So there's a carboxylic acid group with a with a double bonded oxygen and then an OH, and then somewhere sticking out there a methane. So I had no idea. I think I eliminated C and D. I don't remember why I eliminated C and D, honestly. I I forgot the structure for formate, so
Hmm.
I know it's not carbonate. Bicarbonate wasn't likely because I didn't see 2 of them. So I just ended up with acetate even though I eliminated it because I didn't know formate and then the carbonate didn't look right. So I just went with D. But I wanted to know like why D is the right answer.
Hmm. So this was very much a pure translation type problem because they gave us, as you noted in the figure 1, right? They tell us like buffer A is this, buffer B is this. So we know buffer B is NH4CH3CO2. And then it's pretty much just, do you know what the naming of it is. And like you said, unfortunately, the ammonium is not very helpful because all of the four answer choices are ammonium. So then, do you know what a CH3CO2 is? And so that is kind of once again a like, do you know what each of these are? Like
So
bicarb.
CH3 is just straight up acetate. Okay, let me see the structures of
Yeah.
all of these. So acetate. Okay. Oh, okay. I've seen this. Yeah, you have your two oxygens. You have carbon and a straight up metal. Interesting. And then I wonder how this is. Okay, I want to see how this is connected to NH4, but I don't think I really need to know that. I see. If you kind of look at the structure itself, you can see the NH, then you can see the acetate group just chilling there, like on the top right of the molecule, right?
Mhm.
That's kind of it. Okay, so then what's formate? Okay, I see. HCOO. So it's kind of like a carboxylic acid, but except of the positively charged like proton, it has like another positively charged like atom, like sodium or something.
Hmm.
Okay, interesting. And then carbonate and bicarbonate. I think I know what these are. Oh yeah, it has 3 oxygens. So you have carbonic acid with 2 hydroxyl groups, and then the bicarbonate has 3 oxygens, but only one of them is a hydroxyl. The other is like negatively charged, just the oxygen, and then you have the carbon ion. Okay. Okay. So I see why acetate's great. That they're so similar.
Hmm.
Carbonate and bicarbonate has 3 oxygens. So then if you see CO2, you can eliminate B and C. Formate formate only has let me think. It's also 2, but if it was formate, you would have seen like a random uh like ion like Na or something there. So that's eliminated. So then it has to be D. Okay, what is the so then ammonium formate is HCO2. Oh, ammonium acetate is NHCH3CO2. Oh, formate could also just be with a hydrogen too, like it says in A.
Hmm.
Ammonium acetate specifically has an extra methyl. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's fun.
So I think it kind of falls in a similar vein to the first problem we did, where it's
Yeah,
more of a just, do
just
you
not
know it?
saying OChem.
Yeah. This seems like
OChem,
a very
OChem.
heavy OChem-y type passage or block of CP. So yeah. So flavins to review, structure, and then now you know acetate, formate, carbonate, and bicarb.
Yeah, I
Review.
do.
So it'll be good. But yeah, so again, not too much like of a logic issue on your part. It's more of a recall with some of these, I think, so far. Okay. And then this last one. Yeah, dang, it really was a very, very orgo-y.
Yeah,
All these
I think
passages
these were
very orgo-y.
the no. It's like I did pretty well on CP. It was just like not nowadays. It's just like whenever I get a question wrong, it's just I really just don't know it, and I guess the trend is that it's usually just OChem.
Mhm.
Because I'm getting more physics questions correct.
Yeah.
It's just it still takes me forever to do, but not as
Mm.
honestly. I do them faster. It doesn't take me forever
Yeah.
anymore. It's still slow, I'd say, but I'm getting
Mhm.
them correct. Um, and then the bio questions in CP are also chill. the analyzing the graphs questions are usually chill, not always.
Hmm.
And yeah, I don't know. It's just OChem that's always been. I was never scared of physics, but yeah, OChem. Honestly, I don't know. I know I don't mind OChem like the the class honestly, but I guess in the MCAT it's just getting me because I have so much to memorize.
Hmm.
Okay.
Alrighty then. So let's go on to the last one here then. Let's see. What am I looking at? Figure two. Hello, computer. Please work.
Let me know if actually let me try to find a higher quality image. So this is
Mm-hmm.
question 39, passage 7. So um all right, there you go.
Nice.
Okay, so the first thing, I didn't know what a Hill function was. I still have to Google that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so the Ki is familiar. Um, I think of concentration when I see Ki usually. So the question says
Mm-hmm.
based on figure 2, which is this graph here, what's the approximate Ki for MCS oligomer? What is an so they talk about MCS oligomer in like the first paragraph, I think. They are obtained from plants. Um, so the MCX is like a hexamer or octamer, so they are both oligomers. And they quote were determined to be sodium pump inhibitors, so they inhibit sodium pumps. They're aromatic, and then at a certain temperature, very high temperature, they convert CO to carbon suboxide. So that's that reaction one there. So given this, the question is, what approximate Ki of MPS oligomers? So they're asking for a concentration, and I I remember doing math for this. I don't remember if it was right to do math. I can probably look at my
Mm-hmm.
notebook if I can find whatever I wrote nonsense. But so let's look at figure 2. So figure 2 says specific enzymatic activity, which is normalized. Then if you look at the x-axis, you can see the micromoles in concentration, which is like it's low key logarithmic kind of because it starts at 0.001, but then it
Mm-hmm.
exponentially like rises to 0.1. It's like offset somehow. So then I see this graph. There's nothing really notable about it, honestly. It's like I think I chose B because I was like, okay, like what do they even want me to see? Because first of all, like I don't even know if Ki is actually concentration. So I'm just at this point of grasping at straws. I'm like, okay, well, what's actually notable in this graph? And for some
Mm-hmm.
reason, I thought of titration graphs, because of buffer points and stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's a point of interest. Like the smack dab center, um, thing. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well,
Good question.
I see this. I'm like, okay, well, the high point and the low point can't both be the correct answer, and there's only one inflection point here. So I just, yeah, I see it's like 0.5 or something, and then oh, what was the math? Uh, oh wait, no, I it was the I looked at the x-axis because the normalized didn't have units. It just says normalized. That was another thing I was confused about. Oh, like it didn't have any actual units. So I'm like, okay, well, they asked for moles. The x-axis is moles. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it
Good
was
call.
like around. Yeah, I had to like. Oh yeah, the math was converting from, I think micro to nano or something. But
Yes. Yes. Yes.
so then yeah, that was I just chose B. But I'm like, okay, well I got the right answer, but I have no idea what I did.
Okay, gotcha. So, I mean, hey, a lot of your reasoning, although you were very unsure about it, I feel like does still track with what they want you to observe. So, as you kind of mentioned, you were thinking like, oh, titration curves, right? So like where is the like K, which we kind of associate with like the half point of like we're half in like the pre-titrated state and then half in like the having donated their proton state. This is a little different because again, if we read always reading our titles for graphs, so figure two says concentration dependent inhibition of ATPase by the MCS oligomer mixture. So we know, like you said, there's no units on the y-axis, so good call. It's like, hey, looking at our answer choices, we know we need to get something in nanomoles, so we probably want to find something with moles in it, and we get that from our x-axis. And as you noted, it is going to be a concentration in the end. So if you were kind of looking at that like midpoint where it's kind of like going through the sigmoid, you'd be right because really the Ki that they're looking for is the kind of the concentration of inhibitor that gives us that kind of half of the maximum reaction rate. So that's our Ki in this situation in particular. So I think it was like finding that midpoint and then you check where it aligns on your x-axis. And if you zoom in really far, it's like 0.03 micromoles-ish, which I guess you probably were able to clock already. So, and then it's like, okay, what is this in nanomoles? And then it's just conversion. Um, and then you kind of get to B in that sense. But
Yeah, cause like these points, it's
mhm.
I'm assuming like this is 0.02, like right here. Oh wait, no,
Yep.
you can't see my
Mhm.
screen, but like the
The
leftmost
next
tick,
dash.
and then
Hmm.
3 is closer, and then 4 is even closer, and then so like it's kind of hard to line up, but I think
Yeah.
3 was closest or something. That was hard,
Mhm.
but yeah, whatever.
26 seconds.
Yeah, I think I just like whenever I just don't know what's happening, I just like try not cuz I have like the time crunch. And
Ah, right,
and
right,
usually
right.
what happens is that I spend 5 minutes reading the passage and I have 2 minutes left to do it, and I'm like, well, I don't want to go over time, so I'm just gonna speed through these. I don't know if that's a
Gotcha.
good or bad strat. Honestly, it works actually sometimes because I flag things. I don't think I flagged this because I'm like, oh, there's no way I'm gonna figure this out. I only
Mhm.
flag things. I think we talked about this. I only flag things when uh I feel like I can actually make a difference in them, or like I can actually like reason it out later. This one, I
Right.
was like, oh, it's hopeless, it's cooked. I'm just gonna move on. So
But you
yeah.
had pretty decent reasoning for it, I think, even though you weren't entirely sure. But yeah, so I think, I guess, like key things to think about if you were to encounter a problem similar to this one, or just like general strategies when we're approaching things like this. So I think, again, it's always like center yourself on the question stem. So it's like we know we're looking at figure two. We're looking for an approximate KI. So it's like, well, I don't know what that is, but I guess we'll work it through. And then again, always looking at your answer choices. Units, CP units are always a blessing because we can always work backwards from them. So again, the fact that you were like, okay, I need nanomoles. And if I'm looking at figure two, well, the y-axis doesn't even have units that I can like work with. So micromoles seem like the next best guess. So we know we're looking for some x-axis concentration of some sort. And
Hmm.
then for future reference, now we know. So Ki is going to be, by definition, the concentration of, in this case, where we have an inhibitor, which is why we have the little I, but like the inhibitor at which we have like half of the maximum reaction rate. So typically we can associate K with like half of the maximum. That's like kind of all of our titration type stuff. So like half of whatever it started with. So we look for that point of like 0.5 on the Y, and then where does that match up on the X? And it's like, okay, and then just make sure we can convert from our micro to our nano and not mess that up. But I feel like in this case, because all the numbers are pretty widely different from one another,
Hmm.
um, the fact that you chose, if you choose 0.03 micromoles, I feel like you end up at B because there's a three.
Yeah. Yeah.
But sometimes they'll make things a little more confusing with the, like if it's a question that's more dependent on like you converting things properly, they like to throw in all the combinations of like what you could get if you mess up the conversion slightly.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah. Like I usually
this
see
one,
that in in physics problems, or not even physics, like
yeah,
story
so bad.
problems when they have like a bunch of what do you call uh not superscripts, but the like the e to the like no scientific notation, like a bunch of like
Mhm.
things
Yes.
there.
Like powers of
Yeah,
10,
powers
those.
exactly. And then I get like, okay, I gotta go really slowly. But yeah.
Just in case. Yeah, I think this one they were like, oh, if you don't know what KI is, they're like, because again, the wrong answer choices they give are always like things that they think students might
Yeah.
like try and apply, which would be incorrect. So
So like D is
I don't
like this is MCS oligomer concentration at the complete. So that's like the one if you go all the way. And the
yeah. Hmm.
maximum, and then the 0.05 times specific. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay.
So trying to lead you down the wrong trail, but if you don't even know what those are, then it doesn't really bother you.
Yeah,
Um,
true.
let's see here. Okay. Okay, so I guess from these four problems, it looks like you were saying, so physics has been going pretty well. I think maybe just taking some time in terms of orgo, kind of just reviewing some of the common
Structures,
structures.
yeah. And
Um,
also reactions. Like I need to look at
and
Robinson annulation again, and like saponification, and like some other stuff, because that came up in my
mhm.
review, and I was like,
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So
yeah,
take some time with those, just jog the memory, and then I think otherwise, again, even if you get them wrong, I'm liking the logic that I'm hearing. Because again, it sounds like you, for a lot of these, you're like, I don't really quite know, but I'm gonna take my best stab at it. And then again, like just from your like box of knowledge that you have, you're still reasoning through them pretty well. And so, that can be how the exams go sometimes, where, of course, we want to have all the knowledge we have to apply and answer things easily. But sometimes there are problems that we're like, I don't really know, and I'm not going to figure it out in the next 30 seconds with which to 100% know what I'm doing. So it's like reasonable guess. Like
yeah.
eliminate what makes no sense at all. And then based off what knowledge you do have, like see if you can narrow it down somewhat. That seems like what you were able to positively apply in this situation. So not too bad. Okay, so I think that is going to take us to time today because I'm going to have to run.
Yeah.
But still send me that BB1 if we want to review that.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like send my explanation in text so you could get it sooner than later.
Okay.
Um,
Cool.
but I know so you're going to take the full length and it's as close to testing conditions as possible this Tuesday. So rooting for you there. I know lots and lots of practice and it just keeps going, but we're almost there. And then focusing on cars for this
Yeah.
period. But I'm thinking that Psychos is going really, really well. And then cars just as much repetition as we can get in. And then we already talked about CP, review a little bit of the Orgo, BB continue practicing just kind of with the pathways and things like that. If they're effective for you. Actually, I guess one question before we depart. For BB, how did you find like in terms of judging which questions it would be helpful to draw pathways out versus not in like within the
Oh,
constraints of
like
your
when
time?
choosing when to do it.
Yeah.
Well, most of the time, uh, honestly, I think for this test, I
Mhm.
saw some pathways, but it wasn't my like instinct or reflex to actually draw it out. What would
Okay,
end
okay.
up happening is, so I only did it for two passages.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh, I can answer these questions without it. I feel like I have a
Yeah.
pretty good grasp. And then I
Mhm.
started getting tired around like passages 5 or 6, 7, like that, those. And
Mhm.
I found myself like following the same problem. Like, oh my gosh, I'm rereading it so many times. And I'm like, oh wait, let me do that thing. So then I did it and it worked. And I think that first one I got all of them right, but then the
Okay.
second one I missed like two or three. But it like I was like, oh wait, this is actually a lot easier. So then I guess like for me like the default is just to not do it, and then I do it if I need it, kind of.
Okay. 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 No, that is kind of what we talked about of like only do it if you think you need it. But like you said, maybe it's like the situations are either like do it if you need it slash if you're tired, just because like it'll maybe help you keep a little bit of
Yeah,
better focus.
yeah, yeah,
So okay, good to keep in mind then. Okay, then I'm glad it kind of worked somewhat for those that I tried it with.
yeah, yeah. No, it's good. It's good. It's just that I think the VB one I missed some looking at the interpreting the graph, so it wasn't really like a
Mm,
process thing. I
Okay, yeah.
yeah, it was something about the graph. I forgot, but yeah.
Okay, okay. Sounds good. Then yeah, like you said, so it's not like the most intuitive thing right now, but just again, with any practice you do, feel free to like draw out the
Yeah,
pathway.
yeah, yeah.
Even if it's again just in the practice, not in the exam, but
Right.
in practice, like because it helps you think along the same kind of vein as you're actually answering questions later
Mm.
on. And then like you said, kind of use it if it's helpful, and if it's a passage you're like, no, this is clicking really easily, I don't want to draw anything out, just answer it as you normally do. But okay, sounds good. Yeah, because I know, yeah, things definitely start to drag in the second half of the exam, especially if you're tired from having already done like two sections. I feel like maybe it'll be helpful towards like the end of BB, like you said, if you're just like finding yourself rereading a lot more than you would expect.
Yeah,
So, okay,
yeah, for sure.
good. Sounds good. Okay, then I think
All
that's
right.
it for today. And then let me check. We should be good for Thursday. Um, This is an exam week for me, so I just need to make sure Okay, yeah, no, Thursday at 6 p.m. should be fine if that's
Okay.
okay with you,
Yes.
Austin.
How often
Okay.
do you have exam weeks?
It's variable, like every 3 to 4 weeks, typically.
Okay.
We have like mod type of
Does
exams. I know some
everyone in
people,
your class have like the same classes?
yeah, we're all in like our class of what, 123 of us, so we're all in it together.
Wow, okay. So what about electives? Do you guys get a lot of those, or are you all in the same boat?
That's gonna happen later on in like the curriculum. So
Okay.
I guess like we have technically like we have our MSTPs, but like that's just different because they have like extra classes that they do.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I feel like a lot of the electives come up more so in like our phase 3, which is when we have more like flexible time to do more specialty specific things or
I
like other
see.
courses.
So like, is it
Yeah.
that everyone takes the same content, but some people might have different professors
For what?
for certain classes? Like, I don't know. I don't know
For
what classes you're taking, but like, you said 120 people, you're all in the same boat, but are you all also in the same professors or different professors?
yeah. Same professors.
Oh,
So we
really? Okay, wow.
we all have the same schedule for preclinical phase, basically.
Oh,
Uh,
wow. Okay. Interesting.
yeah.
So everyone shows up at the same time. Wow, the whole school.
Yeah, no, people don't show up, but that's fine because things are recorded. So
Oh, but you show up?
I sometimes do.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
both a lecture watcher and a sometimes go to lecture person. It
Oh, I
kind of
see.
depends.
So, like, do the people who go to lecture, are they like nerds? And they all know each other?
Well, I guess like there's only so many people who I feel like are continuous lecture goers, so I'm sure they all kind of know each
Know
other.
each other. But is it like
But
a fifth, a fourth, a third?
I don't actually know how many are still attending class right now. I remember asking like my big, like she's an M2.
Uh-huh.
So when they were still like, so they're in clerkships now, but when they were finishing up their last like couple modules, she was like a religious going and attending
Oh yeah.
class student.
Yeah.
And I think there were some lectures where, you kind of know who the professors are and what the vibes of the lecture will be. And so there was one lecture she attended where there were only 7 of them,
Oh
and then one
really?
person during the lecture
Left during the
um,
lecture?
left during the lecture. So
Wow. That's
yeah, that's
crazy.
kind of rough.
7 out of
But I
120 people. Wow.
yeah.
That's like not even
Um,
an eighth.
but I feel like that makes sense because it was towards like the latter modules, and by then a lot of people are really focusing on step studying. So I feel like they
Oh,
kind
I
of like
see.
diverging from like the more in-house curriculum. But I think right now, last time I attended in person, we had like a good like 20-ish, 20 something people in class. Um, because one of my coaches is a nephrologist and we're in renal mod
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
And so she did 2 of the lectures, and I
Oh
was like,
wow.
oh, okay, I'm gonna attend those 2 lectures because I normally don't. So it was good to see her. But when I attended, at least there were like more people than I was expecting. So I was like, oh, okay, nice. So it's all
Crazy.
good.
Okay.
I know.
Wow, that's so
But
interesting to know.
yeah, I think I mean, preclinical is kind of similar, I feel like, across the board, where you have like your class size, whatever amount number it is, and then you're all kind of taking the same courses. Like, there's not usually different professors for like if I have a lecture, what is it? like acute kidney injury lecture that I have, it's like, okay, everyone has like, hello, has the same one, for example.
How do you
Like we
take
have different
notes?
professors that teach different, huh?
How do you take notes?
I guess I used to like be someone who kind of typed up notes during lecture and stuff like that. But then I realized I was just copying the slides and it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't really helping
Mm-hmm.
me retain
Yeah, yeah.
anything. So now I just download the slides and I just annotate things kind of as we go.
Can I see one?
Um, I mean, um, again, it's like I only annotate if it's like something that wasn't on there. So I probably don't have much written on a lot
Oh,
of
so you're
these.
most mainly just listening the entire time and just like watching the lecture, and then like if they say something interesting, then you write it down.
Yeah, or something I didn't understand or want to like
Oh,
take note of.
okay.
Like I
Wow,
have a
this is
little,
just like college. This is just like, yo, you just listen to them speak and then you study the slides. Wow,
yeah,
that's
I think
crazy.
it's
I don't think I expected
because
that.
for my learning style, it's like I only get so much from like li listening and watching the lecture anyway. So it's easier for me to just kind of get through it once with whatever understanding and like take notes so that if I come back to look at these slides, I can check like what is it? A lot of times the notes I've written down on my slides are like things I question if I don't have them there anyway. So it's like, okay. And then
Ah,
just doing
okay.
just questions and application. That's usually a lot more helpful than like
Yeah, yeah,
these
yeah.
things. Um,
Interesting.
a lot of Anki, unfortunately.
Oh, for all of them, just stuff you have just have to memorize.
Yeah, that is
Mm.
like we have a wonderful, wonderful classmate who, again, because we have like in-house lectures, so they don't line up perfectly with like the on King or whatever step deck that people are using. There's a
Uh-huh.
variety of strategies for it, but he has been kind enough to like go and tag all of the relevant questions, or not questions, all the relevant cards for specific lectures
Oh
for
wow.
us.
Okay. So the
And,
onking is for your steps, but then
step yeah.
he goes in and like says, "Oh, this one's in for like the exams. Like these ones are going to be on the exams."
Yeah, so he'll be like, "Oh, the acute kidney injury lecture, like these are the like 200 relevant cards," and then tags
Wow.
them. So like
Okay.
all we have to do on our end as like the classmates is like go to his tag, like select it, and then we can see all the cards that he thinks are like relevant to this lecture, which makes it a lot easier because I don't know how I would do it otherwise. I mean, I know some people who don't use his tag, so they just like Google concepts and like
Yeah, yeah.
unsuspend it. But I feel like I'm like, well, if someone's gonna do all the work for me, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
for the ride.
All
So
right.
he's
You
been.
should go. You should go. You're probably running late for whatever you're
Oh yeah,
doing.
I gotta let me pack up my stuff. But okay, so then I'll see you Thursday at 6 p.m.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Appreciate
And
you.
then good luck on your exam for Tuesday and let me know
Yes,
how that goes.
I will. All right. Bye-bye. See you. Thank you.
Of course.
He was, right? The thing is, some of the mods are like acting up, and now the thing won't like. It's like the ESC is acting up funny, so I have to take it apart and like do something.
Oh.
Oh,